me forth into the outer court, the way toward the north, and he brought me into the chamber that was over against the separate place, and which was before the building toward the north. Before the length of 100 cubits was the north door, and the breadth was 50 cubits, over against the 20 cubits which were for the inner court, and over against the pavement which was for the outer court, was gallery against gallery in 3 stories. And before the chambers was a walk of 10 cubit breadth inward, a way of 1 cubit, and their doors toward the north. Now the upper chamber were shorter, for the galleries were higher than the lower, and then the middlemost of the building. For they were in 3 stories, that had not pillars as the pillars of the court. Therefore the building was straightened more than the lowest, and the middlemost from the ground. That was a stop.
There was an outer wall parallel to the rooms and the outer court. It extended in front of the rooms of 50 cubits, while the row of rooms on the side next to the outer court was 50 cubits long. The row on the side nearest the sanctuary was 100 cubits long. The lower rooms had an entrance on the east side, as one enters them from the outer court. On the south side, along the length of the wall of the outer court, adjoining the temple courtyard, and opposite the outer wall, were rooms with a passageway in front of them. These were like the rooms on the north. They had the same length and width, with similar exits and dimensions, similar to doorways on the north, were the doorways of the rooms on the south. There was a doorway at the beginning of the passageway that was parallel to the court. Okay. Were the priest rooms, where the priests who approach the Lord will eat the most holy offerings. There they will put the most holy offerings, the grain offerings, the sin offerings, and the guilt offerings, for the place is holy. Once the priests enter the holy precincts, they are not to go into the outer court until they leave behind the garments in which they have ministered, for these are holy. They are to put the other clothes before they go near the clothes that are for the people. I'll keep going. When he had finished measuring what was inside the temple area, he led me out the east gate and measured the area all around. He measured the east side with the measuring rod. It was 500 cubits. He measured the north side. It was 500 cubits by the measuring rod. He measured the south side. It was 500 cubits by the measuring rod. Then he turned to the west side and measured. It was 500 cubits by the measuring rod. So he measured the area on all 4 sides. It had a wall around it, 500 cubits long and 500 cubits wide, to separate the holy from the common.